DM Debrief. We're in it.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm back.
It's been so long since we've chatted.
Long. I mean,
we definitely definitely didn't have this recording occur like less than 24 hours after we wrapped up.
I'm going to need you to basically give me a rundown of what we did last
The
episode.
Bjōlan bonus hour.
Yeah.
Bjōlan bonus hour part 2.
Yeah, but maybe not an hour.
No, not going to be an hour. Not this time. Not this time. Because, you got a lot of extra stuff. Oh, this is Sam.
Hello.
He plays Bjōlan.
Bjōlan, human Vonro fighter, almost
human. Yeah. You know the drill.
I'm back. Again.
So, heavy stuff. He made his choice, though.
Yeah.
He's done.
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we're going to just end up turning around.
Because I'm just running through.
That's going to take us another year in real time.
I'm just running through what Tuk is going to. Tuk is going to be thinking. Because, as I explained in the episode, like, he's not interested in being in charge.
Right.
So,
okay. It's good to be home. I need to be better at the D&D backstory RP things. Because I have not considered enough thingies.
Yeah.
And you were like, well, who's going to replace you? And I'm like,
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, I hadn't thought about it either. So
right.
I'm writing myself into a corner as well.
Right. And I'm curious. I with the letter to the king,
mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts on what were you trying to hook? Because I was not. Nothing came to mind when you.
Well, we're saying that we left off the no. We're going to do RP for. Well, do we just want to do that here, the meeting the next day, or did we just say that we're going to skip over the meeting the next day because it's just going to reiterate the same stuff you said to Tuk?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Maybe we could kind of. I don't know.
I don't want to.
I imagine. Let's do it like this. I imagine that there were plenty of questions by the town
and
members.
You said, "Please direct all your questions to Tukta." I'm Audi 5000. Man,
I'm really passing the buck here, aren't I?
Well, but that's also like I don't want to put too much on you as the player because it is like. Maybe should we just give you time to think about it until the next episode? And then
No, I think that's fair because I don't think there's really anything to fully RP unless there's like a major, revelation or something you had in mind. But otherwise, I think it's more of just the somber.
Okay.
I have unmet obligations.
Right.
And that's humanizing in its own process, but also gives me something that is rooting me and aligning me as me Bjōlan.
I think the question comes down to like how honest are you going to be in the meeting? Like, are you saying like I'm not going to be your steward, or are you saying I'm going to go talk to the king? Here's what happened. Here's the DL. I came back to tell you guys, but I got to go talk to the king again.
Definitely told Tukta a lot more.
Yes.
As far as I wouldn't have told Ojmat that I sworn fealty directly to the king.
Okay.
I would have told him I intend to be back. This is a intermittent solution. This is a stopgap until I can figure out what really happened in Rejlov. And but I mean, honestly, I don't know if Bjōlan's coming back.
Right. You said you're coming back.
I think Bjōlan intends to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he feels that obligation. But I have a hard time imagining, the scope of his life is like blown so far out of
Yeah.
proportions. He's probably he's seen more of his own country now than he's ever
Oh
seen.
yeah,
You know,
by like
He-
leaps and bounds.
He's learned more about the
Being
thing
a
he
cure-
thought he knew about
Yeah.
being a Curebage. He just in his brief interactions with Tilburg, you know,
Yeah.
his whole perspective of the world is blown wide open.
Yeah, and as you laid out, like the striations, the strata
Mhm.
of his obligations at this point.
Ojmat's
Ojmat's a little.
Ojmat wasn't really on the
It
list.
wasn't technically on the list. Like it's
Yeah.
as close as it is. Like live up to your father's expectations, as
Right.
close as it got.
And I will say, like, I was authentically playing like,
Yeah.
oh man, Bjōlan has not been thinking about
Yeah.
Ojmat, except like gotta get dad's things.
Yeah, it's like I need to go to Ojmat to help me.
Yes,
Ojmat itself doesn't really.
It is a means to an end.
Yeah.
and yes, it is not the ends itself.
Okay, so yeah, we're saying that you are on your way back to Rashgabash.
Yeah, Rash.
Oh my goodness, I'm telling you.
Rashgabash.
Yeah, Rashbagash, not Rashgabash, Rashbogash, Rashbagash McCankick. Duh, obviously Rashbagash McCankick. Meh or my. Rashbagash.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought there was a chick or something at the end.
I said it wrong the first time. Remember?
Okay,
I did say can chick, but
Yes.
it's can kick.
got it. But
Can kick.
Mhm.
Can kick.
I will be
This must
honest.
be
I was a
different.
little surprised you let me just kind of, boom, I'm there.
Yeah,
I think that's probably prudent.
And we're playing it out as like your character. You made the good. I may have made you do it, but you made a good point. You made a good roll. That like you are in your home element, and actually north of Baradon, like you may have been close to Baradon in the past. It's not that far
Right.
from Ojmat,
right.
as far as in that day and age. Whatever. But you're also an outlander, so like
Right.
it's one guy traveling alone, so easier to both avoid and be avoided.
Mhm.
You're an outlander already as your background, so like you can feed yourself fine, you can make good time,
Right.
and this is your most familiar territory. So
Right.
like you're almost on autopilot at that point.
Yeah.
So you getting there, I didn't have any trouble with, and you are mission focused from your letter. You're like, I have to go do this. I'm gonna be back as quickly as I can. So I didn't feel like stretching that out any further than already. We're going to have to, and you split the party, so like I don't have to deal with that. In
You gotta
combat.
be a little careful, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like this is hasty.
Not
but-
only did we split the party, we split it to like the smallest subsection that we could. One dude
Right.
alone in the wilds.
yes, but I'm bulky.
Yeah. No one's gonna
Relatively.
really mess with you either.
Yeah.
Like you're a huge guy.
I am the deterrent.
Yeah.
I think Bjōlan has tunnel vision.
Mhm.
I think it kind of turned out that way very organically because of my own familiarity and the fact that I haven't really been thinking about Ojmat
Mhm.
and how that plays into Bjōlan. I think Bjōlan is just he's so focused on figuring out what happened.
Yeah.
And I like I said last time, I think he has vengeance on mine. I
Mhm.
don't think he's out for blood,
Mhm.
but I think he wants some comeuppance. There are answers that need found.
He's sort of moved past the grief status at this point.
Yeah.
Past like the shock of it all.
Yes.
And he's like, okay, I now have direction. I now have something that I can strive towards,
Mhm.
and that is comeuppance.
If he was a different person, like it probably would be out for blood. But
Yeah.
I think he's pretty true to self.
I think he's almost like, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but he's almost like too immature for it to be out for blood.
Yes. Like I think he doesn't even know what he's getting into.
Right. He's like, I need to go do something.
Mhm. He's so reactive.
Yeah.
Everything's reactive right now, and that works well because he's 16 years old.
Mhm.
Of course, he's reactive,
Right.
and everything's been blown out of proportion. And so, meeting with Tukta, it was really a good opportunity of me going like, oh, I've not been thinking about it.
Mhm.
Bjōlan's not been thinking about it.
Mhm.
uh-oh.
Yeah, you sort of needed that personal perspective, that exterior personal perspective to bring some of the things into focus.
Right.
Um,
It was a good reframing.
yeah, I'm glad we took like the 5 minutes to like sketch out that character
Yeah,
at the table.
You know, you got to make those investments, right?
Yeah. Listen, now I have like a whole mental canon for Took Tatum,
Right.
aka Alet Halet. No, Alum Halet.
Yes.
Alum Halet.
Yes.
That's his name. Not Alet Halet. I didn't name him that. I named him Alum Halet. That's his name. Son of the Hammer, basically.
Oh, I don't think I asked. I didn't write it down.
Yeah. Well, Alum means son,
Hmm.
and Halet means like weapon/hammer. So
Very, very cultural weapon.
yeah. Mavai Veneer uses a hammer. That's what he uses, a war hammer.
Right. That makes sense.
He brought it. What is Dokashir? The Dokashir, man. The Dokashir.
I hate to say, but you're blinking red on your.
Oh no! Oh, Huh. More charging. Just a moment.
Please
Just a
hold.
moment.
Oh, don't connect to mine. Don't you do it.
And we're back. The Dokashir. This is the Dokashir, the giant cliff. He brought his hammer down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Rose those cliffs.
Yeah. I'm remembering.
You just didn't know it was called Dokashir.
Nope.
Because it's
Nope. I can't pretend to remember all.
That's
things.
fine. That's my job, anyways.
Oh.
Like, you remember. Your character remembers this. At
Right.
least.
But for the letter we found, that's what I wanted to ask.
Okay, you are wrapping back around to that.
I mean, were you like, what did you have in mind? Because I feel like I whiffed a little bit there.
When are we saying you leveled up? After that night's rest? No, probably when you get back to Rashbagash, you'll have leveled up, because that's like a full 2 weeks, 10 days of study or so. Not 10 days, it's like 7 days or something. Because you're there for like a day. You're going, like, not quite, it's like time and a half speed.
Yeah.
So that's going to be like 1, 2, like, yeah, you got there in 3 days. 3-ish days, because
Staying
you left
the
a little
night,
bit after
spending
the
the day, basically.
So it's probably going to be, we'll call it 7 days for you to get there. And
at
back.
best, I'm leaving that evening.
Yeah, because you're probably gonna have to deal with some people there the next day. So it's 7 days and you're back in Rashbagash.
I'm sure there's influential enough people in the town, at least for the scope of the town.
People who, if not like, people who matter in the town.
Right.
At least they matter in the
That's
town.
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Boy, okay, so I gotta like categorize our days here. Hold on.
While you do that, so essentially we had looked for the letter.
Roll me. No, I want you, because I asked that because I was
die.
gonna have you roll. I was gonna have you roll insight. As you're pondering it, you don't have advantage yet. Is what I'm getting to. You don't have advantage yet, because he's gonna get advantage on insight due to his goodies.
Ooh, that's a 19.
It's a 19 plus 3. Okay. That's good enough. Okay, so on your way back, you're probably, now that you're familiar enough with Kjorbaj's training, your dad kept that because he didn't know if you'd make it through the night. He wasn't confident enough that you were going to make it through the night. The Putak Roig.
Oh, I feel okay. I think I have an inkling of what the night entails then.
Well,
I not that I've got it all figured out, but I think just the conversations we've had off camera and everything, and basically developing the lore around the Keystone and the Kjorbaj, and I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm very excited.
How much do we want to say about the Putak here? Well, on camera. Because
that's your discretion.
Yeah, that's a little bit of my discretion. I mean, you've put together that it is like some sort of initiation ceremony. Yeah, I don't know what that little.
Got a little.
It's like a little. What are they called? Midge. It's on your hair now. Just do that. I think you got it.
Nope, something fell.
Yeah, there it is.
Done.
All right, Midge out.
Taken care of.
You've pieced together that some sort of initiation ritual that can go wrong,
Yes.
and it's kind of ambiguous what goes wrong,
Right.
but it's definitely something that changes you.
Right. And it's something that I need, like,
You
not
have
that
to go
there,
through
not
it.
there are literal ranks to Curebage, but I'm obviously progressing through
Yeah.
my Curebage knowledge. I'll say.
Right. As as you're gaining experience, you're becoming more. You have more facility with the runes. You're able to use more of the runes more efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a certain point where you will sort of graduate into a level of respect if there are other Curebage.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you've gone through the Putak Roage Lobvat, then that's like a big deal. It's a huge deal, and like you've made it at that point.
And maybe there aren't actually ranks except for that.
It's just sort of pre and
initiation.
post. Yeah.
But I guess you could really determine mastery of runes because I'm essentially collecting knowledge and being able to wield the power of those runes is ultimately what I'm doing as a Curebage. And I'm tapping into whatever this forgotten knowledge is.
Yeah.
And really becoming something more than I was, I guess. And do you want to talk about
something different than what you were?
And so,
to a certain extent, yeah.
Do you want to talk about the subclass in that way, or do you want to?
We're reskinning a rune knight,
right? But so I can use Giant's Might and I become larger.
Right, but those are tied instead of like the traditional D&D giant lore. It's tied to the Kisstyral that are in the world, which we haven't touched on a ton. But there's like the Zejlom, the Wejlom, there's like
these I'm not as familiar with the names.
There's Zejlom, Wejlom.
There's 3, right?
I think there's 4.
4?
Let me see if I can get it pulled up here real quick. I can. I just need like how fast will my computer pull it up is the question. Because I have I've got the reskinned every single creature in Umblin. There's like 400 something of them.
Nice.
That I got moved around. Where's you at, brother? Not the allies and enemies chart. That's separate. I'm not keeping track of that at the moment. Enemies. No, encounter list. Where is it? Encounter list. De donde. There it is. Enemies encounters. And then I need to filter it by language for a kiss tone. Ooh, you guys should run into that guy sometime.
Oh.
He's just a weird guy.
Don't sound too excited.
He's a weird guy. He's a bird thing. Come on, load. I know it's like 20 different sheets, but I need you to cooperate with me, sir. Clear. Kiss tone. Okay.
While he pulls that up.
I got it now.
Okay. Sorry. I could have what is that called? Vamping?
Lojrek is one. Zejlom is another. Zekwelj is another. And then Wejlom is another.
And these are like
are
trolls, Ettins, right?
Trolls, Ettins, Grimlocks.
Oh, Grimlock. What's a Grimlock?
Grimlock's the eye guy. He don't got no eyes.
Oh.
And trolls. Those guys got brought over in the breach. That's 4. So I need to actually have 2 more? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because yes.
Okay, then there's the Woger. The Woger and the... I'm trying to see what else would be... Maybe the Keck group would be considered one? I have to narrow that one down a little bit. I haven't done a full... Maybe the Reg? No. Not the Reg. There's the Regaj. Regaj. Reg got Rezgaj. Come on.
Is everybody else like forcing you to go through the exercises of
no?
making
Is it the Metej
lore?
Rezg? Oh, well, the lore, yeah. I mean, I had to come up with
Yeah.
Fistfinir's whole family lineage and then worked it into part 1 of the book.
Yeah.
And the least, really, it's probably Nibjum is the easiest so far.
Okay. That seems fitting.
Yeah. You've already fought in Gilmoral. They're not those guys. Anyways. So yeah, you figured out about the letter. You've made a decision.
So even my dad had his doubts.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I kind of intuited that but not specifically of for the Curbage for the night.
I mean, that's the fact like you're 16 now, so like you've made it past like the sort of infant mortality issue.
Right.
So the fact that's why you think it's probably more tied to that, because he was taking you down that road and he hadn't gotten rid of the letter yet.
But I was almost thinking like, okay, was he wondering if I was going to not follow in his footsteps? Because honestly, Bjōlan has that little bit of not rebellious, but what would you call it? He's got an independent
sort
streak.
of like an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Like a self-determination, I think is what we said in the last episode.
Yeah, and so he was often not at home, not necessarily participating in the town so much so as he wanted to be out exploring the area around Ojmat. I mean, that's why he's the Outlander.
Yeah.
Backstory. That's why he's got good survival skills. Is he is truly learned in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's almost the bend I was taking. Okay, maybe my own Pajot had his doubts that I would take up the stewardship and the title of Curbage.
Yeah, I think that's certainly another way. I mean, you can't confirm any of this
Right.
yourself, but like these are sort of things that are occurring to you after you've found the letter, and I think that plays into it very neatly as well. That there are several reasons that he may have kept the letter, that being one of them. The night being another.
Uncertainty is obvious,
Right,
with its presence.
Yeah. That, and probably he goes through phases of which one he believes most, right? Like it's going to depend on the day whether you think it was probably just because like I may not have stick around. I may not.
Well, and frankly, it probably was the death of his parents that made him most adamant on becoming a Curbage in particular.
Yeah, I mean, per the backstory, it was the most interesting portion of your training that you had gone through so far.
Yeah,
but also it seemed the one that your Pajot is the most reticent to even engage in.
Yeah.
So like it's interesting that that tracks then, right? That you are most interested at this point in the one that he was least interested in you being.
Yes.
So that's interesting.
Yes. Is it common for the Curbage to follow lineage in that fashion? Would I know that? Or would it be more of apprenticeship kind of model instead of more identifying those that would be apt to become Curbage?
I mean, it wouldn't be
Jedi-esque in that way.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as
selective. Not.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like a patrilineal like the stewardship has been.
Right. Because in a way, I feel like I'm letting my Pajot down, but it sounds like it seems like he was accounting for that to some capacity for stewardship.
Yeah. You have aptitude in it, obviously. Well, because we've decided that you have aptitude in it more than anything else.
Yeah. My class says.
yeah. My class says that I can do this. So I'm pretty sure like my character would be able to do this. But
the mechanics dictate that.
But for the character himself, like your stature alone would have made you a prime candidate for it.
I mean,
right?
narratively, I think there's an interesting thread to tease of maybe something more to Bjōlan.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I'm really interested in playing out. Not trying to main character it, like I obviously said last time, but I want there to. I'm really interested in engaging with the history of the Kjorbosh and what that is, because there's that mystery of what is forgotten, and with Telbrerik's reticence of like, I don't even like that symbol.
Yeah.
I don't like that rune that you've shown me, and I think you should destroy that.
Yeah.
That seems wrong.
Yeah.
And so there seems like there's this intangible, or at least out of grasp knowledge that not that Bjōlan's keen to meddle with something he doesn't understand, but I think he is going to be interested in understanding it to the best of his ability.
And maybe
within the confines, at least, of this is the way.
Youthful, a little bit of youthful naivete.
Yeah,
in
maybe
his pursuit of it.
A little zeal to go
Yeah.
on, a little helping of zeal as well.
Yeah. We got interesting stuff set up for Bjōlan, to be sure. More so than like we're even going to say on the show.
Yeah.
Because like those are deep lore bits that don't need to be discussed at the moment.
Right.
Yeah. But we'll see as we progress through here.
It's been fun to play out, and I'm definitely looking forward to. Well,
So
I'm
you're
funded in new powers.
You're coming back for episode 9.
I will
good.
definitely be there for episode 9. I just was thinking, like,
9.
man, of all the times we've played D&D, this is probably the most excited about a character I've been, if I'm honest. And I don't know, I'm just excited to play that out. I think he's got enough backstory roots, but enough blank slate of just kind of we're gonna see, and I get to kind of embody this individual and kind of see where he's going in a lot of ways. But.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions before we get out of here?
Not that I have.
Okay. Well then, thanks for watching. You can always head over to the Substack, upandoutshow.substack.com. Become a paid sub there to help the show, help all of the shows.
Yes.
Because we've got this episode coming out on Labor Day. We've got a season of Up and Out that'll be coming out soon.
Yep.
And like and subscribe. Leave a nice comment, please. Nothing else about how we all look the same, please.
Speculate down below. Of
what these Kjorbosh, what does Zekwelj mean? What about a Tolgret? What's a Tolgret? Who could even say what a Tolgret is? And be on the lookout for maybe some like live streams that I'm thinking about doing. Like I'm thinking about doing some live streams of just me working on like this languages. Like look at this. Is that cool? I don't know. I just spent like 15 minutes talking.
It is cool and crazy.
It is mostly crazy, but like it's
the
important.
Ramblings of a madman.
Yeah, and I can do it in like several different languages too, which is so fun. Although at this point, like the other languages have already worked out their alphabets, so it's this one is difficult because it's all symbol based. So like I can't do an alphabet for it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. See if anybody likes it. Anyways, bye.
See ya.